Morning people, how you doing? Yeah, so it's the day of reckoning, innit? Yeah, I'm out on a walk. So if you're new to my channel and you're a fat lad like me, yeah, this is the time and place to start. So just to give you a bit of backstory, I've let myself go after getting myself into the best shape of my life a couple of years ago. Now I'm in the worst shape of my life, yeah, and that's just down to mindset. Things have happened in my life and it's just changed my mindset. My mind's gone down. When your mind goes down, the body goes down with it, yeah. So if you're in this position and you try to go to the gym or you try to train or run or whatever, yeah, and you're just not fit enough, yeah, and you quit, don't you? Well, this is where you start, people. This is where you start, yeah. Walking is the most natural form of exercise, and it's the one that even a lad can do, yeah. I recommend 3 miles a day, me, and this is how I got all my lard off last time. I started walking and I did 3 miles per day every day, yeah, until it came off, and it came off remarkably quick. They say get your steps in and all that palaver, yeah. Trying to do that's impossible sometimes, but we've always got an hour spare somewhere. Depends on your average walking speed. 3 miles takes about an hour, but then as you get fitter you can get that down to 45 minutes or even 40 minutes depending on how fast you walk, yeah. But it's day one, so it's just a gentle stroll for 3 miles, yeah. Now because I've done this course a few times, I know how far 3 miles is, so yeah, I know what it is. So yeah people, the secret to getting fit fast, don't hit the gym first because you're not fit enough, yeah. Build your fitness up walking. Now I'm obviously going to go against what I've just said because I am going to hit my home gym tonight, but I'm going to work myself into it. I'm going to do gentle exercise, build my fitness up and start all over again basically, yeah. But look at view out here, the view is fantastic. I'll just show you. So yeah, that's worth it, isn't it? That's worth it. Now another thing, walking. When you're walking you can get your mind straight, you can work out what you're going to do, you can strategize. I nearly couldn't say that word then. Strategize. You can strategize, work out your training programs, just think about where you've gone wrong, where you're going to go right, yeah. So I got myself into this mess with the big lard during my wife's illness. I've been juggling work, cancer, writing a book, believe it or not, yeah, more cancer, YouTube channel, life, more cancer for the last 3 years, yeah. In particular, the last year, I became like a full-time carer, but juggled work as well. So luckily I've got a daughter that lives at home, she was there all the time, but I only ever worked like 10 or 15 minutes away from home, and I was always running back at the slightest phone call, yeah, or checking in, yeah. So my head understandably went out of the game a little bit as far as exercise was concerned. I kept exercising for the channel, but if you watch my channel and you see when I first started, it was very nonchalant training, yeah. It's not my type of training, to be fair. It's not how I train. My head and my physicality went totally out of the game because I was just all consumed by trying to save my wife's life, yeah. Now when you've got stage 4 colon cancer, that's impossible, but you know, you'll try anything, won't you? Absolutely anything. But in the last year particularly, I hit the drink, yeah. Not excessive, 4 pints here and there, yeah, but then it became 4 pints a night, yeah. Not even getting me tipsy, just getting me through the day basically, yeah. Wife were in bed poorly, so I needed to chill out with 4 pints, yeah. And a bag of Maltesers, and a bag of minstrels, and a bag of whatever else, yeah. Crisp, you name it, I junked it down there, yeah. Not realising that it's obviously a form of depression, and just comfort eating, comfort drinking, but basically subconsciously trying to destroy myself, yeah. And that's what grief does to you. So problem is, the wife died 17th of September, and I really hit the drink, and I really hit the food, yeah. Right up until the point when I realised this is bad, this is gonna kill me. So you've got to make a decision in life. I've got 2 kids, a grandkid, yeah, friends, family. Do you give it all up? Or do you make better decisions so that you can be there to help other people in life? Well, I'm choosing the better decisions. I want to move forward and I want to help people in life, yeah. And we start today, people, together. So I didn't want my personal life to actually trickle into the training videos. But the problem is, when you get so unfit so quick, you can't hide it, can you? And you've got to give people that follow you some explanations, haven't you? Just try to cross this road safely. Very busy this morning, to be fair. Very busy. I should have set off earlier. I like to set off early, me, normally, but I didn't get up till 7. Slept in. That's another thing that's happening with me as well. I'm going to bed late, getting up late, yeah. My life's just turned round. So yeah, now, if you're a lad, if your head's not quite right, you're struggling, yeah, now is the time to join this channel. So if I can give somebody an idea on how to get on the ladder of success for training, my job's done, innit? But I recommend to everybody, yeah, it's always nice to start a gym in January, innit, after New Year's Eve, train for about a week and pack it in, yeah. Why do we do that? Because we're not fit enough. And we see everybody with the muscles, and we pack it in, don't we, because we think we'll never get there, yeah. So unfortunately, when you hit the bottom, you have to start at the bottom, people, yeah. And this is what people forget and don't realise. So I'm getting quite into it now, yeah. And I'm glad I only put a jumper on because I'm getting warm now, very warm. And it's quite crisp as well today. It's not a warm day, but that's what you've got to be aware of when you go for a walk, that you're going to get warmer, so dress appropriately, yeah. So I've not had any breakfast this morning either. I literally just jumped out of bed, put my clothes on, walked out the door, yeah. Which, within reason, is what I'm going to do all the time. Try and navigate which way I'm going here now, because I kind of forgot the route. I think it's that way. I might cut up here actually. I might be cutting a quarter of a mile off, but it doesn't matter. I'll go up here, it's quieter. So yeah, I've even forgot what I was saying now, because my mind's elsewhere. That's another thing. When you're in my position, your mind wanders all the time. You can never keep focused on any one thing. But this is why you start with a walk, people, because all you're concentrating on is your start and your end destination, with about an hour in between. So yeah, I think I went on about breakfast. I just got up, walked out the door, and that's it. No breakfast. Off we go. Now, there's method in that madness, because if you look at a wild animal, wakes up on a morning hungry, his dinner's not there, is it? His meal's not there. It has to go looking for it, yeah. And what does that do? It wakes up the metabolism and gets you ready to digest the food that's going inside your body. And it also gets most of the nutrients out of the food, yeah. Now when we just sit on a lard and eat, we waste most of it. That's why big people spend more time on toilet than little people, yeah. It's because the food isn't getting metabolised. And walking before your food on a morning, 3 mile, is a perfect way to kickstart that body. Yeah. So don't do it after your breakfast, it's no good. Normally after your breakfast, if you're an animal, you want to just go to sleep, don't you? Well, that's what happens in life as well. So class this as hunting for your breakfast. Now, another thing that I did when I first started to lose weight last time, I started fasting, and then I started also intermittently fasting. So if I woke up and it was breakfast time, but I didn't feel hungry, I didn't eat. I prepared something for later at work, something tiny, small, and ate at work, yeah. And sometimes on one meal a day, but a good meal, yeah. But I prefer didn't end 36-hour fast. So this is what I'm going to start this Friday. 36-hour fasting. So Friday night, 6 o'clock, I won't eat until Sunday morning after 6 o'clock. Yeah. And that really, really does wake it up. Now, what I did when I was fasting, I started going to the gym and I trained while fasted. It is unbelievable, yeah, because you're in ketosis after 36 hours. You get your energy source from a different place than you used to, and you're like a bullet out of a gun. It's unbelievable the strength and power you get fasted, yeah. Now, I used to watch wildlife programs and think, that lion's not eating for 3 days, yet it can still catch its food. And then once I started fasting and realised what ketosis was and the energy you get from it, I realised how that lion could still chase down its food, because it's a different level of energy and it's much better. Now, another thing as well, when you fast, you burn more fat because you're in ketosis, a lot more fat, because you haven't got glucose in your blood. I won't go into the science of it, boring, but yeah, you burn more fat when you're in ketosis, a lot more. So yeah, and it's same as walking before your breakfast. You do this and you burn fat all day. Don't ask me how, it just does. So that's our fasting. That's another good way to get fit, healthy, quick. And when you fast, I don't know if you know, but your body goes on a scavenge because it's hungry, and it kills all dead and dangerous cells. So you're actually protecting yourself from cancer by fasting. And I believe through a lot of studies about cancer during, which time my wife was poorly, that a lot of cancer is caused by gluttony. Now, I don't know the mechanics of that, but I think it's something to do with the fact that you're always full. Your body never has a chance to scavenge and kill dead cells, dangerous DNA. They just sit there, and there will come a time when they turn cancerous. So yeah, I'm not saying it's a dead cert to save yourself from cancer, because there's a lot of other factors, but it's big, it's quite big. A lot of unfit munchers get cancer. A lot of fit munchers get cancer as well, but yeah, a lot of unfit ones do. So yeah, fasting and walking. So I'm out of breath now. And I'm at I'd probably say halfway point now. I set off at 7:30. I'm expecting to get back by 8:30. And I'll be ready for my breakfast, but I'm not having it because I'm not hungry. I'm going to listen to the brain. I'll have it later. So now we're on this journey where we're not eating crisps anymore, not drinking beer anymore. We have to replace that with something, don't we? Otherwise you'll go back to it. So what did I do last time and what am I going to do this time? Well, if I fancy a beer tonight, which I will do because I've come into the habit of quite substantially, shall I say, I'll go for a walk, or I'll do a quick workout just to get over that feeling of wanting chocolate or wanting to drink beer, and I'll reward myself with small workouts. Yeah, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it don't matter, because they mount up and accumulate. If I find myself sat on couch for too long, I'll go do a little workout, some press-ups, squats, anything. And this is how you build up fitness, people. This is how I did it last time. This is how I do it again. The good news is, last time I didn't catch it on camera really. I just turned up. This time you'll see the journey, and you'll realise it's possible, very possible. And hopefully, if you're going through some stuff like I am, you'll be able to reverse that into a positive. Yeah, and it starts today, people. Now, seeing as it starts today, I'm interested in all your journeys. Yeah, all of them. If you want to post your exercises to me, yeah, or whatever you're doing, give me a shout, let me know, yeah, and we can have some mentions, some progress. Yeah, we can do this together. and move forward in life instead of backwards. Whew. So yeah, as you can see, people, not walking that fast, nice steady stroll, but I'm getting there, yeah, getting right. I'm going to talk about burning fat. It's impossible for me to burn fat at the moment because I've got that much sugar in my bloodstream that I've become insulin resistant. Now I'm not going to go into that, but when you're in an insulin resistant state, you store fat more than you burn it. It's virtually impossible. So this is when you'll see people that go to Weight Watchers constantly and just count calories. They're always fat, aren't they? And it's because they have treat days, more treat days than they admit, and they're always in this state of insulin resistance. Yeah. So how do I know if you're insulin resistant? Well, if your waist is over 34 inches, you're definitely insulin resistant. That's one of the first signs. And anybody that attests with a big waist like that always is. And this is where you're in the danger of heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, Alzheimer's, all that, yeah. And it's all down to your imbalances in your hormones in your body, yeah. And I'm not going to go into detail how it works, but it's just the truth. Look it up. So we're combating that with walking, because when you walk and you breathe a certain way, yeah, but you can still talk, you burn a lot of fat. But not right now, because we've only just started. We need to get a couple of fasts in, yeah, and get all that sludge out of the body. Now what you will notice, if your belly's over 42 inches like mine, yeah, when you walk like this, you'll get a stitch. You'll start burping, yeah, it's normal. It's because you're a lad and your belly's crushing your stomach. As you get really uncomfortable, acid. Sylvester Stallone once got fat for a film, and he said the worst thing about being fat for that film was acid. And a lot of fat people suffer with acid, trust me. And it's literally because the fat's pressing on the stomach, it's squeezing it like a pipe, and your acid gets forced through you. So that's another reason to get some belly off, isn't it? But yeah, I did a video yesterday or the day before, and I'm going to get there again. And it starts today, Monday. I wish I knew date, because I nearly got run over then. I wish I knew date, because it nearly ended today, didn't it? This is why you shouldn't be on phone and walk about people. But to be fair, she wasn't indicating, and she zoomed out the corner. So it wasn't my fault really. I thought she was going straight forward. Anyway, yeah, back to what I was talking about. So today, I wish I knew the date, because it's important, isn't it? I'll look it up later. Right then, so how long is this going to take me to get to something decent, yeah? I'm going to say 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. So it's end of October now, isn't it? By end of December, definitely end of January. Christmas might ruin it, but I'll have a good body, yeah. I'll have a good body. I'll be there again. But the only thing is, I think if I get there this time, I'll have a different mindset on it all, because I got it last time and it were like, everybody said it was impossible until I did it. And then when I did it, my mind went, I'm there now. And then I just reversed it all in about 3 months. Started eating rubbish again to a degree, and diet went, fasting stopped. And I'm not going to do that this time, because I've obviously learnt my lesson, and you've got to maintain a healthy body by maintaining healthy habits. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's recap then, yeah. If you're fat, start with walking 3 mile every single day. As you get fitter at that 3 mile every single day, and you're about a month into it, yeah, get a bike, then cycle 10 miles. So you can walk 3 mile one day, you can cycle 10 mile another day, yeah. Make sure you do that. The cycling 10 miles is fantastic. It's not that hard, it doesn't take that long, about half an hour. And it's amazing what it does for you, especially if you do it daily, yeah. I once did a bike ride for charity, and I'll share the pictures right here now. I did it for a month. I cycled 33.33 mile every single day. It equated to 1,000 mile a month. And I went from muscles from Brussels to really, really skinny. And you'll see a picture right here. It's brightening up now. Everybody's got in the cars and gone to work. There's nobody walking about anymore. And I think people think I'm up phone anyway, but I'm not bothered. I'm doing a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. Look at that, cracked a smile, people. Cracked a smile going for a walk. Yeah. All the problems just melt off you when you're walking. Because you've got a mission, haven't you? It's like when you've got a naughty dog, haven't you? You've got a naughty dog, haven't you? What's the best thing to do for a naughty dog that won't behave? Take it for a walk. And that's what the dog's problem is. It's not exploring its mind. It's not exploring its hearing senses, smell senses, seeing senses. Walking does all that. It opens up all the senses in the mind. Opens the brain up. Creates endorphins. Makes you feel better. And it's not hard. It's not hard, people. So like I keep saying, if you're a fat lad, wake up, put your clothes on, go for a 3-mile walk. If you've got to a state where you can't walk, then see a doctor. Because I can't sort that, unfortunately. Which is the state I were heading towards fairly rapidly. Fairly rapidly. These things you can do actually if you can't walk. You can get a stepper and just do 5 minutes on a stepper. You can get an easy exercise bike and just sit there while you're watching EastEnders or whatever you watch. Yeah, so it's never too late, people. There's always something to do. But it's just recognising the signs that you're going to kill yourself being a lad and doing something about it before you do. My belly's ready to bust. I can't put no more weight on it. It's like a big beach ball. But you'll see signs in a couple of weeks with this belly. 2 weeks off the beer and sweets, and it will go down fairly quick. And then I've just got a job to do to get rid of the fat, because most of it, when you eat rubbish food, don't train properly, most of it's wind, as you'll quickly find out when you start walking yourself and eating real food. Which leads me on to diet. Yeah. So we decided we're going to walk every day. What do we eat? We eat real food, people. Nothing processed. Now when I say nothing processed, I mean bread, pasta. Yeah, because that's made. You don't go to a tree and find some pasta on it, do you? It's not food. So basically, when I say eat real food, I mean real food. Fruit, veg, meat, fish, seeds, nuts, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so quit the processed food, even bread. Because you don't walk in a field and find some bread, do you? It's man-made. And it's all that stuff that's either got too much sugars in, too much carbs. Yeah. And when man messes about with food, it's always got fillers in, additives, preservatives. It's all bad for you. So yeah, there's no secret to dieting, people. No secret whatsoever, real food. And you don't even have to count your calories when you're eating real food, because you'll be surprised how little calories there is in real food. So people, it's 8:10 now already, and I'm going to wrap this up because I'm just approaching the end of this major road here, and then I'm on a main road where loads of people will see me talking to myself. I think I've got a screw loose, so I'm going to wrap up here and get off. But yeah, I probably will do it in the hour, maybe a little bit less, I don't know. But yeah, I will do. So that's a wrap, people. That's a wrap. I hope you're walking today or tomorrow. I hope I've inspired somebody to just get out and walk every day. 3 mile every day, yeah. Preferably on a morning. But if it doesn't suit you, yeah, before your tea, don't just have your tea. Stick your tea on a slow cooker. Go for a walk, come back and eat your tea, yeah. Don't just dive into your tea. This is the importance of when to walk, yeah, before food. It just helps you metabolise that food better. Make better choices, yeah. So, I'm going. You lot, keep training.